A room with a view of the whole city. Fashion luxury, that's what he's got pretty.
Today, I would like to introduce a pillow menu and create a tutorial for it because the main problem in hotels is, for example, if I write to the hotel, please place a microfiber pillow in my room, or I write, please place a feather-free pillow in my room, then the following happens. They make the entire room feather-free and then equip it with microfiber or other pillow options. And that's exactly what I, as a guest, did not want. Because if I clearly write, please place a microfiber pillow or a feather-free pillow in my room, then I mean that they should add just one feather-free pillow to the existing classic standard pillow selection. Or, as I now write more clearly, add a microfiber pillow. Fortunately, hotels also have pillow menus, and good 5-star hotels offer additional pillow options to the standard selection, allowing you to order, for example, horsehair or cherry pit pillows, among other options. But what this video is mainly about is that if I want a microfiber pillow, they should not place a shaped pillow in my room. This is exactly where the communication problems lie. That's what this tutorial is about. It is intended to be a tutorial for hotels, but also for guests who value a good and healthy sleep. To understand this, you need to know the following. Since hotels are generally interested in saving money, 0 to 4-star hotels have started to generally provide microfiber pillows in their establishments. Only in the better 5-star hotels do you still get this standard selection, namely standard feather pillows. And now pay attention, because standard equipment means, as I have here on the left, a standard feather pillow, and here on the right, a standard microfiber pillow. These two pillows are the only standard equipment options. One with feathers, one with microfiber. Everything else, like this shaped pillow, are extra requests and have nothing to do with the standard equipment. This means if I, as a guest, don't want feathers and order a microfiber pillow, it fundamentally doesn't matter. I can actually write, please make me a feather-free room. Then every luxury hotel should be able to do that. Then every luxury hotel should be able to present me, as a guest, with a standard microfiber pillow setup and not place pillows in the room that have nothing to do with a standard microfiber. This is an extra equipment pillow, namely a shaped pillow. But no one wanted that. Why do I emphasize this so clearly? It's because when I, for example, write, please place a feather-free pillow in my room, I often find this pillow because the housekeeping department doesn't know what a high standard setup actually is. And to clarify once more, a standard pillow setup is, firstly, a feather setup or a non-feather setup, a microfiber pillow setup. Everything else is an extra choice. This means, for example, placing a pillow menu on the bed during the turn-down service, allowing the guest to call housekeeping in the evening and say, oh, please bring me a foam pillow or a horsehair pillow. Or I would like to request a cherry pit pillow in my room. But all of these are extra requests. Let's return to a fundamentally important detail. I mentioned it. What do hotels want? They want to save money, and that's why they have reduced the cleaning of pillows. If you're lucky, a feather pillow might be cleaned once a year. To practically remove the sweat or moisture that a guest sweats into the pillow at night, hotels have started using 2 covers. So, you have is the feather pillow. Then you put a first cover over the feather pillow. The cover is equipped with a zipper. This practically traps the smell inside the pillow because sweat residues are absorbed by the feathers and remain in them. This creates, in my opinion, a personal smell that resembles dog paws or even dry bread rolls. And that can also be very unpleasant. That's why hotels, because they don't clean these pillows as often, use the first cover with the option to close it. Over this cover, they put a second cover, which is the one that is changed daily. This other cover, the one with the zipper, is then perhaps changed once a month. That means if stains are visible, or if it really needs to be replaced due to sweat or other odors. But unfortunately, the basic cleaning of a feather pillow, which should be the standard every 4 weeks, is no longer carried out. And for that reason, and also for a much better sleep, I no longer order feather pillows, but instead I order a microfiber pillow. This has the following advantages. If I don't, wash a microfiber pillow annually, but only every 2-3 years, it's not as dramatic because the microfibers do not absorb the guest's sweat. Instead, they keep the sweat outside, specifically in these pillow covers. That's why 0 to 4-star hotels have switched to using only these microfiber pillows because they, this is my personal impression, don't clean them anymore. And for that reason, it is a great advantage also for pure hygiene and for a better, healthier sleep. If you order a microfiber pillow before you arrive at the hotel, even in a good 5-star hotel, because this microfiber pillow also has a pillowcase with a zipper, which is then changed along with this second additional cover. Even if you have the microfiber pillow, check the cover, which is equipped with a zipper, to see if it already smells or stinks, and check the cover that is used as a second cover over this first cover. Both must be of good freshness. Only then will you have a pleasant sleep and not be negatively affected by unpleasant odors from previous users during sleep. What can be concluded? There is an incredible variety of different pillows, but a standard pillow, as we have now learned, is firstly a standard feather pillow or a standard microfiber pillow. If this is taken into account in the hotel, then it is understood that the guest only wants an additional exchange program for pillows in the microfiber area. This means that if he makes special requests for horsehair, cherry pits, shape, or other options, he can have an extra pillow menu delivered to his room. But if someone says, I would like you to place an additional feather-free pillow in my room, or please make my room feather-free, it does not mean, for example, as I have experienced, that you find an entire room outfitted with horsehair or some new developments of hay, which were used as covers, pillows, and blankets that neither provided warmth nor offered any other advantages. Dear hotels, we guests desire standard quality, a good standard quality. And if we don't want feathers, then we want microfiber standard. And this microfiber standard is so clear that there should be no more doubts. And there should really be no more doubts in the future when a guest orders a feather-free pillow or a feather pillow. I hope this has been somewhat understandable.